What up, YouTube world? You got Kenny Man got you. And Kenny Man got you. Oh, shoot. Alright, so, shoot. To start out, we're going to definitely have a lot of videos in different parts, maybe sections and stuff like that, because right now I only have my cell phone, so every time someone calls me or I make a mistake and hit the stop button or something like that, it stops the videos. So, and yesterday I was getting a lot of calls, so we was getting this off. And at the point of the end of that video, we were taking off these two hoses to get the tank down. So I got it down and got those hoses off. This here, it's like a lipped flange to where you take a screwdriver or something and knock it, screwdriver and a hammer, and tap it and knock it until it comes off the clip, and then you can actually pull the pump up from there. Alright, but then too, I also did some other work because I really need to get this car back going soon, so I had to do the things that I could do while I couldn't do what I needed to do. And yesterday I was showing you guys from the sending unit, I ended up bending this one where it connects at. So I took the line cutter and cut a clean surface there. So now I got the rubber hose to be able to clamp to this to finish out for the sending unit. And you see those two, they still have the pressure fittings on them to add just the new line onto that, which I have. Alright, oh shoot. Alright, but should I end up having to change the whole brake lines, because as you can see, the brake line and the gas lines were all rusty. So it was time to change it out. And this car actually getting rusty, man. I remember when I bought this about, what was that, about 4 years ago? This thing was stupid clean. And now it's starting to rust out on me. But I ran this line from here all the way across. Let me see if I can get it for you. Okay, so that brake line connects right there to that brake hose. And before that plastic clip, they had it with a pressure fitting, so they must have had a smaller line and connected it with a line that ran all the way across to here. But I basically just got one line that ran from all the way over there, all the way over here, and I fell short there. So I took that pressure fitting that was over there and put it right here, added a little piece to finish out to the rear booster. And then as you can see, you'll see this one closer to where you can see. Let me get it. Oh, hold on, I think I'm zoomed in too much. Okay. Alright, so that's basically going to the brake hose. And I ran the new line, which is not hard to do. You just get you a crescent wrench or a set of pliers, vice grips or something, and get the bolt off of here and be able to start running your new line. And this booster, it has 3 connections. It has these 2 for the back 2 wheels, which is this line and that line. And then from the front of it, it's another line that goes up towards the front of the engine. So I'm gonna run those, and I'm gonna run new gas lines from the tank. So from those screws at the tank, it's gonna be new line that runs all the way up towards the front. So So let's get this pump out. Get started with this pump so the tank can go back in. And then these lines at this point, now that I got this area where the tank is done with the brake lines and stuff, I'm good with the back end. So really I would be working from this area on up after that. So at that point I'll be able to put the tank back up. Okay. And then remember from the first part, I end up bending this, and this is almost like a line you can't replace. So you really don't want to bend them or mess these up any kind of way. But I end up messing this one up. So we got new hose with the clamps to clamp that off. And see, with hoses, you can get away with a rubber hose for a fuel line, but a brake line, you would never get away with a rubber hose. So brake lines, you would have to use the pressure fittings like you saw on that back piece where I had to add the extra piece on it. So you would have to use pressure fittings and you would have to actually use real line for the brake lines, because that's a lot of power and a lot of pressure. So from here, I'm gonna run new gas line here to connect to that. I'm gonna take this old piece off, run new line to connect to that. And then this is, I'm gonna cut it to where I need it, but I'm gonna run that to that, put the clamp on it, and then it runs off to my fuel filter. And then I'm gonna run new line from the front of the fuel filter up towards the front. But get this tank out, get this pump out first, and then we could put the pump back in and then start working on the lines and put the tank back in. And then from there we'd be good to go. Just be working on the brake lines and the fuel lines towards the front from that point. Alright, but this, you want to be careful getting this out of here too though. Alright, let's see. And I believe that's the float. You want to make sure the float definitely doesn't break. That orange piece there. You gotta kind of wiggle it up out of there some kind of way. There we go. Alright, so we got it all. Alright, so the whole thing is actually like the sending unit, and this is the actual pump. So we got to get this filter off and disconnect this clamp here, unscrew this piece of the hose to get that top part out, and then you'll be installing the new one from that point. Let me see. This you should be able to twist off. Come on off there. Oh shoot. Hold on a second, y'all. Alright, so we back. Got that off. You basically just kind of twist it off, or when it's on there like that, you can probably get a screwdriver and kind of wedge it on down and make it come on off of there. And if it's good, then you can reuse it, which this one don't look that bad. I don't see nothing in it. And it come with the little rubber boot too. So with the new pump, we're gonna put the new boot on. So yeah, now we gotta disconnect that, take the old pump off, put the new pump on, reconnect here, reconnect there, and shoot, we should be good to go. Putting the pump back in. Let me see. Give me a quick second, because I'm going to see how to get this clamp off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so with that, I basically took the clamp off first, and loosened that hose, and with the clip, you see it has the blue area on it. You basically, it starts push down, and then you pull that clip up like this. Alright, so once the clip is up, like that, and then you can, well, let me see if I can turn it. Yeah, so once the clip is all the way up where you can see the hose, then you come to the other side and pull this clamp up over the latch, and then that part is done. Alright, so we got the old one off, getting ready to put the new one on, and hopefully we get fire. It also comes with new wires too, so I'm gonna see how to hook that up. And I mean, at that point, if it's giving me new wires, I'm gonna hook them up and get rid of these older ones if I can. Alright, so what do we have here? Alright, so there's a few wires in there. Those look like the ring that goes around the top of the tank. You got the foam that goes around that. New boot for the filter. And new setup with that clip. So let me get this broke apart real quick. Let me see, how can I do this? Zip tie too. I don't know what this little one's for. think I'm gonna need those really. Put that back in. Alright, so with these lines, I don't even think I'm gonna need to replace any of these, because these I would have to actually connect to the actual terminals, which I don't think I would need those, because at this point for my setup it's only 2 of them with a clip, this purple wire and this one, which to get them out of that terminal, it will be hard to do. You would have to have like a special tool for that. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna try to mess with that again and see if it is a way to get it out. Alright, what's my name? Kenny Man Gotcha. I'm back. And I figured it out. Got it out from the terminal. So I found a trick to be able to do that. Because with it, you have, where is it? Right, let me see. Right there is like a clamp. I don't know why you can't see it. Alright, there it is. There's supposed to be a clamp there, and that clamp keeps it from coming out. But what you do, you have a bobby pin, you take it, you saw the little, or bite the little balls off of it to where it's just a regular stick, and then you stick it through where the terminal hole is. So I got this black one off. I'm gonna try to see how to get this front end off without breaking it. Alright, hold on. Alright, so yeah, that bobby pin has been doing the trick. Cause even with this one, taking the old black one off, it's kind of like a spring type of clamp. So you have to kind of stick something down in there to be able to press that spring in. It's like right here. You can see it back there. So it's like a clip that connects to that hole. But, so this is the black cable that I'm disconnecting. And as you can see, I took a wire brush and cleaned that connector off because it was kind of green. So I cleaned it to like bare metal to where when I reconnect the new one, it'll give good power. Alright, so now connect this back to it. Oh shoot. So we got the new one connected, and we cleaned the connection, so it should be pretty good. Alright, so now I have to reconnect this into that terminal. Turn it around. So putting it back into the terminal. As you can see, we're doing it one by one, so that way we don't get confused. Now when it goes back in, it has to go to where the clip goes. The clip, actually, let me show you. Okay, you see how it has like a clip on it. Now that clip in right there, it goes basically right in that direction. Like, it's basically like the old phone cables. So the clip goes in right here near that part. Let me run that in there real quick. Okay, where's the clip? Alright, hold on.